Hello, everyone. Oh, my internet connection is not very good, apparently. Let me. Hopefully that'll change. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Um, so I have I actually don't know if this is actually broadcasting. Oh no. Let me end this. Oh, can you guys hear me okay? Those of you that are hopping on? Hold on. Hi, Penelope. Can you hear me okay? Okay, well, I'm getting feedbacks. So hopefully this is working. I honestly do not know what my internet is doing. Anyways, oh, it's like, okay, I don't know if it's gonna go. Okay. All that to say, welcome. Every Sunday I go live. Hopefully my internet will get better. I do live out in the country now, so it's not that great, but I still want to answer your guys' questions and help your animals. So little thing while we're waiting for people to hop on and waiting for you guys to post your questions. Feel free to pop those in the chat. Also, let me know like where you're from and what essential oil you're using today. But I got something in the mail. It's my subscription box from Got Oil Supplies. Oh, I should put that banner up there. What's that one? Let me see if I can find it. There you go. Since all of you are going to ask, it's gotoilsupplies.com. They are one of my favorite. Your Oil Tools is also very awesome, but Got Oil Supplies is one of my favorite oil supply stores for things like bottles, roller bottles, spray bottles that are glass and very affordable. I worked with them to come up with, they have like a farm animal little kit you can get, and they have a dog and cat one that you can get that are just so cute with the labels included. They do labels, they do everything. So anyways, they have this subscription box that you can get every month, or you can like not get it that month if it's one you don't want, but you can actually go onto the website and see what's in it. But I like to be surprised every month because it makes me happy. It's like getting a present every month. So I don't look. And so I open up the box live with you guys so we can look at it together and you guys can see my reaction. If it's something that I like or something that is like, that's not really my thing, which sometimes happens, in which case I can give this stuff away and whatnot. So my friends, oh my gosh, over at Got Oil Supplies, I think it was one of their birthdays today. You do get like a free gift. I'm not going to show you what it is because that's not what you're supposed to. I don't think that they disclose what that is, but I can say it's really awesome. And it looks like, what do we got? 3 gold. So there's 6 gold. These are actually really pretty. Metal aroma inhalers. So they've got like little inhalers. They're individually wrapped. It kind of looks like a lipstick container. Oh, look at that. So it's got like the little holes for the aroma. And then it's got like, so it comes in this little glass container. And then you unscrew the top. It's a screw on top, it looks like. And you put the little aroma stick in there. Put your essential oils on the aroma stick. And then you have this nice little, I guess you have to screw it back on. Then you have this nice little inhaler that looks very pretty in your purse. Oh my gosh, that's so good for traveling. I love it. What are the recipes they have today? It is, oh my goodness. Let's see. Inhaler blends. Okay, so it is a workplace essential oil kit. Workplace essential oil kit. So I actually work for myself. So my workplace is not as stressful as it could be, like when I had a W-2 job. But, oh, I can show you this one. So I won't show you this one. Okay. So it also has, okay. So it did also come with a reed diffuser. So a reed diffuser, if you prefer like a passive diffuser, which will offend your coworkers a little bit less if you work in a cubicle type situation. But there's all these different recipes on the back, and it comes with this really awesome like little sheet. It's like a half sheet with like 6-ring binder type situation. You can also get the little binders for these at Got Well Supplies, and all these different recipes. So the recipes that they have included for the 6 inhalers, metal aroma inhalers, are immune, motivate, memory, peace, breathe, and alert. Ooh, that alert looks good. So does memory. Who doesn't need a little bit of memory when you're working hard on something at work? So I will definitely be making these up, not on camera here because we only have so much time. But the other cool thing is they come with these awesome, beautiful labels. So you probably can't tell. They look like they're white on here, but they're actually clear. So it'll be this clear round sticker that you put on this very pretty gold thing. It will absolutely look beautiful. You can also put these little round ones on the tops if you store them that way. But it actually has those 6 and then 2 bonus ones, focus and mood. And all 8 of them are included on this. So you can kind of choose which ones you want to make in there. Very cool. Thank you, Got Oil Supplies, for always having like really relevant things that we need. Some support in the workplace with your own personal aroma inhalers. So go check out Got Oil Supplies. If you use any of my recipes, I love using their glass jars and bottles for my recipes as well. They are absolutely wonderful, wonderful humans, wonderful human beings. I love them. I love working with them, and they love animals as well. So we want to support them, support the small business, my small business friends over there. Okay, so let's see what questions we have. Tammy has a really good question that I get asked a lot, and that is, what about the kids blends? The kids blends, like, well, I won't tell you which ones, but because we're going to stay compliant, I can tell you that those are all super diluted, and so they're totally safe to use with dogs. You don't have to dilute them any further. So there you go. Now you know. I am blurry. That's okay. It's because of my internet. Just listen to the words that I'm saying, and hopefully that'll be good, Iris. If it drives you too crazy, just like don't watch it. Just listen. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. Okay, let me scroll up and see if we've got any questions. Okay. Oh, Iris, what? I know you've had to answer this before, but what oils are good for fleas for cats? So with cats, you always want to highly dilute whatever essential oil you're using. I really like cedarwood for that particular situation, but I do have several recipes out there that include several different oils that are all excellent at repelling bugs like that. So, but cedarwood is excellent. Dilute to about 1% and you'll be fine. But don't like bathe them in it. It's just a matter, unless you are using an actual shampoo and you're going to rinse it off. Just a couple of drops of the diluted blend is all you need. Nikki from Kentucky, so great, so great, so great. Marie Eve, I'll try to send this video. Oh, you won't be able to post a video on this on the topics. That it won't let you, but you can definitely post it in the group, Marie Eve. I know you're in the membership group, so you can definitely post it there if you want to get some insight that way. But what would you recommend for a cough? There are a lot of respiratory support oils out there. Cardamom is usually what I start with animals for if it's a dog or a cat. And then you can just put that in the diffuser. You can dilute it and rub it on their chest. Our respiratory support blend is totally safe to diffuse as well as other oils. Cedarwood is excellent for the respiratory system. Some people like to use lime or rosemary. All those are very excellent. Deborah from Minneapolis, Minnesota. I hope you're staying warm up there. Oh, Honoree says, I love Got Oil Supplies. Just from watching you, I got hooked on it last April. It's so awesome. I just love getting surprises. It makes me so happy. If any of you need my mailing address to send me a surprise, just let me know. I will totally send it to you. Just don't send me mean things because that would make me really sad. Not that any of you would do anything mean. All of you use essential oils, and so you're generally very happy people. Sylvia has a similar question. So, are the touch rollers okay for cats without diluting them, or do you have to be diluted further? They're totally fine. Just use a tiny amount. So, like, here is like I have a Copaiba roller here that is already diluted. So, you just put it on your fingers like this, just on your finger, rub your finger and thumb together, and that's enough for a cat. You can rub their ears with it, you can pet it along their back, but that's really all they need. You don't have to use half the bottle on them. That's usually the mistake people make with using too many essential oils with their animals. Just a little bit goes a really long way with those little guys. Eleanor, I think I answered your question in the group last time. Oh, this is a good one. I'm getting lots of digestive system questions today in the membership group too. So, Penelope, I'm watching my daughter's dog, and sometimes after he goes poo, he acts like something is irritating him back there. Sometimes he quickly sits down. Sometimes he bites like at his rear. Any ideas? He looks healthy from the outside, short-haired dog. So I would have a few questions really about that. One, is the dog getting fed kibble? Sometimes if they're a little dehydrated, a little bit of constipation, are their stools hard or a little too hard or a little too soft? Because that can cause a little irritation. Are their anal glands fully emptying when they defecate? And the only way to tell that is really by having a vet do an examination of that area. And so those are all some things that to really look at. Also, internal parasites can cause some irritation as well. So there's lots of different things that can cause it. I can't really specify exactly which one without obviously doing a physical exam or a fecal exam, but those would be some things that you would want the veterinarian to do to make sure everything is okay there. So if it is being fed a kibble diet, you might just need add a little water to the diet. Even if they drink a lot, sometimes mixing it with the kibble is good, or adding a whole food topper. One of my biggest pet peeves is people think that people food is bad for dogs. And while there is some people food that is bad for dogs, like highly processed foods like cheeseburgers, French fries, things like that, not good for people, also not good for dogs. But if you eat a relatively clean diet, a lot of that food is very, very safe for dogs and very healthy for them. Things like fruits and veggies and meat that doesn't have a lot of seasoning and things like that, all very, very good for dogs to add to their diet. But remember, when you're adding people food to the diet, whole food to their diet, you do need to take away some of the processed food, like the kibble or whatever it is else that you're feeding away from the food, away from their diet, so that their calories still stay the same, so they don't get overweight. That's the biggest concern with feeding people food, is that they're already overweight and you're giving them more food, more calories, which is not a good thing. Let's see. All right, Barbara, when I Google essential oils, okay, there's your first mistake right there. Safe for a diffuser around cats. I see lavender is okay, and also that it's bad, so I'm staying away. I'm going to try clary sage. What do you think of that one? It's fine as long as you're using a good quality brand. Lavender is totally safe to use around cats. I've been using it for years and years and years. If you're using a good brand, like I said, it's totally fine. If you're using a brand that you got from the grocery store, from Amazon, it's not safe. Okay, I'm just going to tell you that because of all the stuff that's in it that's not essential oils, even if it says it's 100% pure. That being said, the research out there does show that spike lavender is not necessarily very good for cats, and that's probably where the people see the word lavender and then they put it in their blog or whatever, and it spreads around the internet that lavender is not good for animals. It's not actually true at all. Most lavender is not spike lavender, and it is just regular lavender, and it is totally safe and actually really, really beneficial. I've actually saved some cats' lives by diffusing lavender because it calms them down to the point where they were actually adoptable from a previously unadoptable type situation, because they were so scared and so mean because they were scared. And so it's been pretty cool to use lavender around cats. So there you go. That being said, if you want to try clary sage, that's totally fine too. Let's see. Deb, what about, okay, this is non-compliant, but that's inflammation of the stomach basically. And so you wanted to use oils that support the digestive system. And oils to support the digestive system include our digestive blend, things like cardamom, fennel, Ginger are all really good. Copaiba is an excellent one for that, as well as frankincense. So all the good different options for you there. Deb, let's see. Marie Eve, make sure you post it. You said you posted it in the group. You need to post it on the Ask the EO Vet post so I can see it. If it's somewhere else in the group, it usually gets lost and I don't see it. So make sure you post it on the Ask the EO Vet post on there, and I'll definitely see it for next week. We already had it at 6:00. So let's see. Nikki, what's the best blend for reactive dogs? I have one that's so anxious in the car. Yeah, so our grounding blend, our calming blend, vetiver is excellent. Petitgrain, a lot of really Roman chamomile, our reassuring blend, all really good options for calming down dogs. If they're anxious, I actually did a webinar in the membership group on essential oils for animals with anxiety, and I just did that last month, and it's in there. If you join the membership group, you can go watch it. It's an hour long. It's totally worth the membership just for that one webinar. Definitely worth going to see that. But I usually start with lavender with those guys and then see how they do. Let's see. Okay. I think, oh, Alex, Mrs. Awesomeness. You should say Dr. Awesomeness. Dr. Awesomeness. I've been a doctor longer than I've been married, and so like I've never actually been a Mrs. I've always been Doctor. So it's kind of weird when people call me Mrs. But I love it. It's so cool. I have a quick question. We have a little kitten that got his shots at 6 weeks and neutered at 8 weeks. Oh my gosh, that's very early. Which I think is extremely early, but it was already done. My question is, should I finish his first round of shots or should I stop right here? He's now 10 weeks old. It's a multi-cat household and all indoors only. Thank you so much in advance. So yeah, with dogs and cats, the way I see it is I definitely recommend doing their full series of either kitten or puppy shots up until the point that they get their rabies vaccination so that that they have immunity. After that, doing titers is recommended. But I do think that you should finish out the kitten series if it wasn't a one-time only shot, which I doubt it was. If it was a 6 weeks old that they got it. Camila. Okay, I'm gonna end with this one. My cat barfs most days. So how will I determine if this needs attention? So Camila, vomiting every single day is not normal, and that does need attention. Okay. If that's happening every single day, there's something wrong with your cat. They have something going on. They might have a food allergy. They might have hairballs. It could be a whole bunch of different stuff, but that is not normal. That is not normal, and it does need to be seen. So that is how you determine if it's really more than once a month, just the normal hairball thing. Then your cat probably needs to be seen by a veterinarian, get some blood work done, see if there's a cause of it, maybe switch up the food, do some other things like that. So in the meantime, I hope your cat gets some reprieve. You can definitely use some of the kids digestive blend or the digestive blend touch or some diluted cardamom on their belly or diffuse some ginger and see if that helps. So all right, guys, that is all the time I have for today. I hope you enjoyed my very fuzzy, probably it sounds like pixelated video. But I still want to come on here live. Unless you guys tell me that it's too annoying, then I will totally stop doing it. That's okay. There's definitely other things I could do on Sunday night besides hang out with you guys. But definitely check out Got Oil Supplies. If you're not in the membership group, definitely check that out. This month we talked about essential oils for animals with allergies. Last month we talked about essential oils for animals with anxiety, and this month we're going to talk about the truth about cancer in animals, and it's going to be a really good one, a very hard one for me to talk about. I always hate doing this one because it always makes me cry, but it's a really good topic, and so that is only in the membership group. It's only for people who are part of the membership. So check that out over at essentialoilvet.com/members. And that is going to be the one we're doing this month is on March 18th. which is a Friday at 4 p.m. Central Time. There's an event posted already in there that you can find out where it is. It's on Zoom, so you can come on live with me and ask your questions and things like that. So hope to see you in there, and I will talk to you guys next week. Bye.